What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Zary, and before we get into the video, I just want to remind everybody, if you're under level 15 and you want $10 worth of free stuff, go to your settings, go to use promo code, and type in XMG Gifts. You do that, you'll get $10 worth of free stuff. It helps support the channel. So if you're under level 15, make sure you're using that promo code XMG Gift. Enjoy the video. What is going on, everybody? We are here today to talk about the upcoming year of 2021. And first off, Happy New Year out there to everybody. I hope everybody's New Year was safe and fun as it could be. And, you know, I was a party animal and I was in bed by like 8 o'clock. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm here to talk about 10 things I'd like to see happen in Dragon Champions for the upcoming year of 2021. And if you're interested in entering the giveaway for the account coaching or whatever you want to call it, please, on this video, use the tag 2021 hopes. And in 2021 hopes, I want you to put what you are hoping is going to come to the game to make it better, or what you'd like to see tweaked. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is just some improvements and things like that. I'd love to see this Play Quantum team continue the progression they are on. And this is what I want to see, starting with number 1. And, you know, here's my first one, but they're in really no particular order whatsoever. What I'd really like to see in this game is something I'm frustrated with, and I know other people are, is the Rune Storage. What I want to see with Rune Storage is we need to up that. I mean, I'm constantly at 500 runes. You don't got enough gold to really sit down and sink into upping these. And you go through and you just pick apart the ones you want, but they feed you so many runes all the time. 500 just seems like a really, really kind of blasé number, in my opinion, here. And, you know, like, I got 15 free, but I got so many I still have to go through and upgrade. I dropped 10 million gold to upgrade all the ones I needed to upgrade and then resell them back. And I just really, really like to see some more artifact and Rune Storage. Artifact is another one. It's only like 100. I capped it out like almost instantly. So I would just really, really like to see, I think that's 100. Let's check it. Yeah, 100. You know, and yes, you can sell some in, but even just 100 is just a little rough. So really, really would like to see that artifact Rune Storage increased. Now, the next one up is just something small. Maybe it drives me crazy. Maybe it doesn't drive you crazy at all. But for me, what drives me crazy is we can't delete a message if we don't want it. Like, when we have those overflow of runes, and I get a northwestern rune with accuracy on it, I just want to delete it. Just can I just sell it right from my mail? I don't want to get rid of a rune to bring that one in just to sell it. You know, and then I have the raid notification just launched. I don't want to go there right now, but to get it out of my mail, I have to go there. I would love to see like a delete button put in here, or sell. Like, kind of quality of life management from your mailbox would be awesome. Like, I know the raid just launched, but I don't want to go there right now, but to get it out of my mailbox, I have to go there. So I'd love to see them just add a delete, sell button, some quality of life features to the mail. This one shouldn't shock anybody. At number 3 is reworking the stores. I want to see the stores changed a little bit. I mean, during Winter Days, I just bought all of these to get points for the Winter Days event. So I blew through like 60,000 arena. And I did the same thing with Tower, and I'm still at 148k. New characters need to be brought in here, or something, some gear, some maybe artifact upgrade chests, or just something needs to be brought into these to help the players who have been playing this game for over a year do something. And they've made some changes, you know, like the tournament store. I find myself getting tournament store currency a little more frequently now. It's not as hard to come by. Same with Battlegrounds. I finished in Platinum last time, so I'm hoarding it. I'm not spending it on any sort of artifact itself. I want those character shards out of there. Right now I'm working on Arno, so I just save it till Arno. But like the Star Shop, 68,000 Star Shop, it's just a gear farm for me now. We need another character in there. So these shops desperately need an overhaul for the game. Or maybe we could convert some of that other currency into like a special legendary currency. I don't know. I'm just thinking something along those lines to help change these shops and give people who've been playing from pretty much day one, like a lot of us have, some more options of what to do with their currency would be really big. Number 4, I really can't wait for that new raid. Yeah, they've released tier 8, they got tier 9 now, but it's the same mechanics. Like we need something new, and I know they're working on it. And this isn't a bash video on them. It's just stuff I want to see in 2021. I want to see that new raid come to the game, and I want to see it. I want to fight something else besides Soleus, Hard Orc, Mega Wheel, and the Dragon. I think as a guild, even if you're progressing to T8 and T9, it's boring. And it's no fault of theirs. I know they had to rework Battlegrounds. I get the whole shebang and deal. But something new in raids needs to happen in 2021. And I know they're working on it. But man, when it comes, it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait. I can't wait to try to fight something new. Number 5, guilds. Guilds need to be more interactive. And that could start with a guild battleground. Copy and paste. Add some more slots. You're responsible for putting in 5 teams. You get 5 offensive attacks. That would be awesome. Guild versus guild. It's the Marvel Strike Force that I play does it. You know, Raid, Shadow Legends doesn't do it, and they desperately need to do it. And, you know, when I played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and yeah, it's more PvP content. People kind of get burnt out on PvP content. We have Arena every day. We have our tournaments all the time. But guilds need something more. What I'd like to see is possibly like a, like in Raid Shadow Legends, we have our clan boss every day. It's kind of like their version of a raid in this game, but even just like a guild boss that we can all go in and attack, and depending on how the guild does every day is a chest we get that could give you some gold or drop some artifacts or hero shards. They could put an exclusive hero in there. Something like that, just other than being in guilds to run the raid, something needs to happen there, and I really hope they're thinking and planning, because the Play Quantum team does a really good job of putting their own twists on things. So I'd really like to see that happen, and I would really love for some more guild interaction other than T7's up, 5 guys can take it down, T8 everybody throw it at what they got, you know, things like that. I want to see those lower end guilds, you know, they're only running T2. Well, they can run maybe 1 a week or something like that. Let's give them more to do. Something more in guilds would be phenomenal. Next one, Runic Journey. Something needs to happen with the Runic Journey for endgame players. As you can see here, I have 8,000 currency for Runic Journey. I don't do Runic Journey unless it's like complete 10 for the battle pass. That's the only thing I do is use it for is there, because I don't need anything out of here. We are inundated constantly with 3-dot blue runes. I'd really like to see like a hard Runic Journey made for endgame players where you can get purple 4-dot runes. You know, it doesn't, not on every stage, but maybe that last node drops 4-dot purples in a rotation. Maybe only one of them a time, but the Runic Journey campaign for me was very beneficial early on. And then as you start to progress through those daily runes that drop, you don't need this. This becomes outdated, and we just have 9,000 energy sitting there capped. I'd love to have something to do with that Runic Journey. And that hard mode I think would be super fun and beneficial for people to work through. So, you know, they went back, they've tweaked some of the Runic Journey, but there comes a point in this game where you don't need it. And it's a shame, because it's a good place just sitting there, and it really should change. Next one up is Legendaries. I cannot wait for the new Legendary event to come. I can't. I love them. They're my favorite live streams. The buff live stream will go down in history in my mind as the funnest stream I've ever had in my life. And, you know, we have these other challenges here. yay. You know, I still don't think the rewards are worth the ass-ache it takes to get all that stuff. But it is what it is, and it gives people something to do. But I really cannot wait for the legendary events to come back and just live stream again and play them. And oh man, I just can't wait. Cannot wait for them to come back. And I would like an idea or some just even news of when we could possibly see those again. They are so much fun for me. The theory crafting that goes behind it. What team are you going to take in? Getting them ready. I look forward to those events so much, and I just really can't wait for them to come into the game. Next one up is Battlegrounds, and I haven't fought in Battlegrounds yet. I was waiting here, and looks like they didn't waste that much time taking me out. 1 attack, 2 attacks there. That was kind of a throw together team. What else we got? 1 attack, 1 attack. I got my work cut out for me here. And 1 attack there. So, but what I really want to see in Battlegrounds, I want to see that split. I want to see that split between offensive and defensive teams sometime during the year of 2021. That is really going to hamper people. Because right now, people can make X amount of squads as good as possible, and the rest of their roster is severely depleted. So when that split comes, man oh man, is that going to hurt them. Because, you know, a lot of people are like, well, I don't need those characters. I'm going to get a higher collection power, so I'm going to go against higher opponents. All that stuff is going to change when they split, because all of a sudden you can't put the same team on offense and defense, and I think it's going to make this mode way more challenging. Right now I just have my preset defensive teams I go in, and that's what they are. I don't have to think much, because I know I have my buff team on defense, and I know I have them for offense. I know I have my Thulane for offense or defense. I can't wait for that split to come to make this game mode way more interesting and way more fun. And maybe I'm in the minority there, but I don't think I am, and I think it's going to be something that a lot of people are going to be ready for, and a lot of people aren't going to be ready for. And people are going to complain both ways, and I really can't wait for it to be here, though, and that's my take on it. So hopefully in 2021 we finally get that split. Now the next one is I can't show you because it went away, but I want to see more global events like Winter Days, and I'm going to have a Winter Days recap for another video. But I really liked certain aspects of that, and I liked how I was competing with so many people, and I think something like that to continue maybe once a month, and it runs for a week, would be really beneficial to the game. It was super fun. It's like, for me, I was like, alright, well, I gotta start farming guys to get these points. I'm gonna switch my focus to gear this guy to get some points, and the rewards weren't bad, and I'm gonna save a lot of that reaction for that video. But that Winter Days event, more global events like that would be super fun in my opinion, and I like them. Maybe people don't, and the way you gotta look at it though, even if you don't like them and you just do the bare minimum, but just by doing what you normally do every single day, you get free stuff. But for the people like me who had a lot of fun, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get as high as I can. I think I finished like 460. That I had so much fun with that, and I'd really like to see those global events become a regular thing. Like I said, maybe once a month. And then they could just put in, you know, the pumpkin holidays, they could put in the Winter Days, they could put in all different things in there, like a Valentine's Day one in February, just stuff to make it super fun. And those winter events those global events would be awesome. I would really like to see that happen more often. And then my last and final thing is, I don't want to see this Play Quantum team get bored and sit still, and I don't think they're gonna, and I know for a fact they're not going to. But so many things were changed in the year 2020 to make the game better, and some of them took a while to get to that point where we needed them to get to. But for the most part, there's a lot of good changes in this game. Quality of life changes, character model reworks, even small stuff like that just made the game so much more impactful. The splitting of the races with the theory crafting that goes behind that, just don't stop doing what you're doing, Play Quantum. Make this game fun and engaging for everybody as possible, and you're on the right track. And if you continue to go the way you're going, I'll be happy, but just don't stop doing what you're doing and keep pumping out the good content. So there it is, my YouTube family. There is my 10 things I'd like to see changed or added or just continue to work on. By no means, again, is this any sort of bash on Play Quantum, because it's not. I mean, some of this stuff I know they're working on. I just want to see it happen in the next calendar year to really continue to push this game going forward. I absolutely love this game. It's my favorite mobile game, and I just want it to stay that way. So let me know in the comments down below with that hashtag what you want to see change. Maybe it's something I mentioned, but I know for a fact they read this and they watch the videos and they're going to see all these comments. So leave them down there. And if you don't want to be entered, just leave me what you think. And let me know what you thought about what I want to see come into the game. So with that being said, if you're just finding me for the first time and you're liking what you're seeing, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications. All my XMG family members out there, you know I love you. See you in the next one. I'm out.